Good day, mathematicians. I am Mr. Janmark C. Logroño, and I will be talking about basic operation of sets. When you say basic operation of sets, it composed of the union of two sets, the intersection of two sets, and the difference between two sets. So let's start. First, let's define what is a set. Set is a collection of well-defined objects. For an instance, set of even numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so forth. Another example is set of cities in the Philippines. So those are examples of set. So we will be discussing about the union of two sets. What is union? The union of two sets, for instance set A and B, is the set whose elements belong to set A or to set B or to both sides. Again, the union of two sets, for instance the union of set A and B, is the set whose elements belong to set A or set B or to both sides. Okay, so in symbols, the union of set A and B is denoted by A union B. Okay, so this is the symbol for the union. Okay, let's move on to the intersection. Intersection of two sets, for example, the intersection of set A and B, is the set whose elements are common to set A and set B. Okay. In symbols, the intersection is denoted by A intersection B. So this symbol indicates intersection. Let's move on to the difference. Now, the difference of sets A and B is the set whose elements belong to set A but do not belong to set B. In symbol, the difference of set A and B is denoted by A minus B. Okay, so to understand more, let's have an example. Let's say set A has an element of 2, 4, 6, and 8. Well, set B has an element of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's draw a Venn diagram containing the elements of the two sets. Okay, so here we will write the element who's common to both sets. So the common to both sets are 2 and 4. So let's write here 2 and 4. Then let's say this is set A and this is set B. Okay, so what's left for set A is 6 and 8. While in set B, it is 1, 3, and 5. Okay, so in finding the union of set A and B, we'll just get all the elements of set A and set B here. So obviously we have 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Simple. Now, let's find the intersection of two sets. When you say intersection, the elements which are common to both sets. And we all know that a common element or elements to both sets are 2 and 4. So the intersection of set A and B is 2, 4. Now, let's have the difference of A and B. So A minus B. So it is the element belong to set A but do not belong to set B. So obviously 6 and 8. Simple. Okay. So let's have another example. Let's say set A as an element of A, E, I, O, and U, while set B as an element of M, A, R, K. So let's draw a Venn diagram. So again, this is set A and this is set B. So here we will write the element who's common to both sets. And we all know that that element is A. So let's write A here. Now, this one, we will write the remaining elements of set A. So that's E, I, O, and U. While here, the remaining elements of set B, which are M, R, and K. Okay, so let's find the union. So the union of two sets, the union of set A and B. So what's the union again? It's the set whose element which belong to set A or to set B or to both sides. So these elements are E, I, O, U, A, M, R, and K. Now, let's have the intersection. The intersection of set A and set B. So, what's the intersection again? The intersection is the set whose elements are common to set A and set B, which is the element A. So, the intersection of two sets is A. How about the difference of set A and B? So, the difference of set A and B is the set whose element belong to set A but do not belong